I don't know if it's just me, but I get so much anxiety when my friends want to go out clubbing. I don't really know how to explain it. Like I don't like going out clubbing. I don't know like why. I just don't like the fact that there's a bunch of random people close to me because I like my space, but I just don't like the idea of partying all that much. I never really went to parties. Like I went to parties as I got older, but it wasn't like those crazy like Project X parties. It was more like my friends and shit like that. But for some reason, I can't explain it. When I go out to a club or even to a bar, sometimes mainly a club, I get that anxiety because even if I'm going there to have fun, I can't find the words, and I've learned that it's actually okay to have that anxiety because first of all, I'm going to a club to, like, let's just say you're single. You're going there to probably dance with people and meet people. The people that are there, as in like women, like obviously they're there to have fun too, but like the whole like stereotype of like they're all hoes is like not far fetched, especially where I'm from and where city I'm in. Like a lot of my friends that go out, they say like they get these snaps, and it's just the way that these women are treating them as in like they just want to link up and have sex, and them too. Like of course, like that's what you met them for, but my ideal of meeting someone isn't that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like meet someone and have a story with them. And every time I go, I just have this like ball of fear in my stomach that I just can't explain. And I've never really talked about it with anybody because everyone it's like the idea of partying is so fun. And what I learned is like it's okay to not want that. It's okay not to. It's, if anything, I'm saving money because it's in the downtown area from where I am, and that's like 20 to 30 minutes away from my house. So I have to like buy an Uber, which is like probably nearly gonna be $50, especially getting there and back, and then having to wait in a line for hours and hours, depending if we can get in or not, because you never know. And also the time too. Like I don't want to. I want to be home, and I like being home at a certain time. Meaning like I don't want to be out at 3 a.m. on the streets of a downtown area. Like I want to be at least in my house or in my bed. Like, and even it's expensive. It's like I'm paying $10 for a drink, and to me it seems so absurd that anyone would want to spend that. And I feel like if I don't go, I'm just like I'm like an outcast. And now like obviously I'm better at not having that feeling. I don't have FOMO as much as I used to because quite honestly clubbing is not even, okay, I'm gonna sound real unk like, but the clubbing isn't really cool in the sense of like you're just going there to like dance, and that's probably like the fun part obviously, but like you're going where it's like it's all squeezed in, and I'm not trying to complain. Like this video is not, I'm not trying to like complain, but I'm just trying to like talk about like how for some reason I just get anxiety, like the people pushing you, and people are aggressive there. I don't know what it is, but people are so fucking aggressive that I don't even know why the fuck they're even there in the first place. Like, bro, you're like, some people will be like so old, and then they're trying to get like, because a lot of people were at the clubs that I like, in my city, they have fake IDs and shit. Like, there's so many people I met, like so many girls I met that they're like back in the day, like they're like 17, 16, and like they would just buy fake IDs and go all the time, and you can tell. And then like you got like these 30-year-olds fucking being like going there, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? But I just don't get the hype around it. And when I go, I just get like this anxiety because it's like, yeah, I'm like 6 feet tall and like nearly 200-pound male, with muscle, but that doesn't mean anything because I still have that anxiety because I still fear like there might be people at this club that might be fucking crazy, or I fear that like someone, even like, you never know, someone could like slip something in your drink no matter who you are. Like I don't know because it happens so often because it's so crowded, and especially some clubs like the lights, you can't even see shit because of how like glaring it is, because it's like that night vision, or like the, you know what I mean, like all those blue lights and all that, and those flashing lights, and you can't really see shit. Like and it's dirty as hell. Like, but when all my friends go, and sometimes it's not that I feel obligated to go, but I wanna be there and spend time with my friends. I don't wanna leave the vicinity of our community or of our like neighborhoods, because we all live close to each other, and it's a sense of comfort knowing that I'm close to home, and that you know I'm not out there in the unknown, and I don't know what's gonna happen. As in, like, you never know someone, and especially where it is downtown, it's such a violent area that I want to even avoid that at all times. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of people might feel like this, but for some reason, like, all my friends, like, they have this like sense of like, oh, I enjoy going, and they have a great time, and I have a great time too. I'm not gonna be a guy that has not a great time. I'm gonna have a great time. I can have a great time even without drinking. I've been to a bar where it was jam packed, and I was dancing and shit, bro, and I'm sober, and you know, and I was dancing like an idiot. But it's so like, it just, I don't mind not going. I'm okay in life saying, you know what, I don't like clubbing, and I don't like going out to, like, I like going out to bars. Actually, that's different because sometimes they're not as crowded, but sometimes it's just, I get that fear and anxiety within me, and I just don't know how to explain it. And it's such an odd feeling because even if nothing, if everything goes right, I still feel like I hate it. Like, in deep down, I'm like, I fucking, okay, I hate this. I just want to go home, bro. I want to be close to home. Like, and that's okay, and that's totally okay. And if anything, it's mentally better because you're probably, like I said, you're spending so much money to go somewhere, and then to feel like shit the next day, especially if you're drinking, but you're buying those, like, ridiculously expensive drinks to just have fun, where it's like you could drink at a bar, or even at like those like pubs or whatever near your crib, or like those restaurants. Like, there's so many available things near me that when me and my friends, like some of us, we enjoy that, we just do that instead of having to go all the way out, paying close to probably like over $100 or nearly $100 on a random Friday night, busy night somewhere, to dance. And again, meeting people is great, but like 90% of people that go to clubs are not people that you want to be friends with, or like, you're there to hook up. And if you're not there to hook up, then, and you're there to find like some loyal person, I don't think you're gonna find that there. Me personally, you have a better chance at finding someone that you're probably gonna marry on Tinder than there, because the saying of like, if your girl goes to the club and doesn't text you, that means something. And that is a true fact. I don't like to admit it, but it is a true fact. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I mean, leave your thoughts below if you feel the same. And you know, this is not something for everyone. This is kind of like a personal thing of like me, and I feel like there might be a lot of people out there that might, you know, have that anxiety. But before I finish, actually, I wanted to talk about this story real quick. But I knew a guy in college, and I mentioned his name actually in one of my videos about like why you can't help everyone. And if you've watched that, then you'll know like this was a guy that went out so much clubbing to the point where he was in debt because he needed to go, and he would invite me, and I just didn't want to go. If I'm being honest, it didn't, like, that guy made it so unlikable because of how he that's what it does to people. It's like if he's like gambling or something, like, except he has that easy choice of like, stop buying drinks, stop going out every night, like, y- like, you know what I mean, like. But either way, I'm just rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it's a very like odd title or odd video, but I felt like making this because I wanted to talk about it in a moment, and I'm talking about it now. So again, that's enough rambling. It's been Fellow. Stay smart.